Alright, so I just finished doing Superboy-Prime World War Hulk. So I know the next list is going to be what about Superboy-Prime versus Worldbreaker Hulk. Worldbreaker Hulk is from the What If World War Hulk, where Hulk is relatively successful in pretty much conquering the Earth. Skrull invasion force happens, Earth kind of gets destroyed, and Hulk becomes a Herald of Galactus. So I've got Herald of Galactus World War Hulk facing off against a pre-crisis Superboy-Prime. So getting into this, as always, 9 criteria: intelligence, findability, strength, speed, durability, invulnerability, energy rejection, versatility, X factor. If it's 5 to 4, person with 5 more than likely beats person with 4. 6 to 3, person with 6 is very, very handily going to defeat the person with 3. I think I've only had one that was an 8 to 1. And if it's an 8 to 1, yeah, those two are pretty much going to meet, and the fight's going to be over very, very quickly. So again, it's intelligence. Much like in the World War Hulk fight, intelligence is going to go to Worldbreaker Hulk. At this time, he is going to have tapping into the power cosmic. He doesn't even need to use that to be considered more intelligent Superboy-Prime. Fighting ability. Again, World War Hulk was a very strong combatant. Adding more power to him, just making him a much more effective fighter. Overall raw strength. Hulk with the power cosmic, that's a tremendous amount of strength, but I don't seem to recall Silver Surfer being able to move planets. So I think the pre-crisis strength level of Superboy-Prime is still going to give him an edge. Speed. Superboy-Prime has escaped the Speed Force. That means he's more or less escaped an area that is in between dimensions that's occasionally used for time travel. That's a lot of speed to escape being stuck in another location with additional speedsters dragging you through a way that can be used to traverse time beyond just space. I would say that's a higher amount of speed than what you see Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer is moving light years, but I don't really see him breaking free of essentially an interdimensional time prison that's based upon speed. I don't picture him traveling at a point where he can break time. Durability. This is going to be kind of different. Because in the past, Superboy-Prime, if he's near a yellow sun, he's got near infinite power, as long as there's a yellow sun. Now I've got somebody who has pretty much an infinite amount of power. It's because of the power cosmic. All of a sudden, Worldbreaker Hulk does not need the sun. So beyond him having his anger at an absolute huge level, because the Earth has been destroyed, he's also blessed with the power cosmic. That means he is not going to get tired. He doesn't need anything. He doesn't need air. He doesn't need water. He doesn't need anything. He is a self-sustaining engine. Vulnerability. This one I'm still going to give to Superboy-Prime. Because if anything else, it's shown that he was able to be attacked by an Owen who shunted him out of dimensions, and he survived. So someone who can survive pretty much being like battlefield removed. No weaknesses to kryptonite, unless the person he's facing knows how to create kryptonite and knows how to make Earth Prime kryptonite. Regular kryptonite doesn't affect him, nor does magic. So he's got a tremendous amount of invulnerability. I would put that slightly above what we see some of the Silver Surfer have in the way of invulnerability. Energy projection. Well, now I'm comparing what a pre-crisis person can do to the world-destroying capabilities of some blessed the power cosmic. So raw energy output, man. This is pretty much Worldbreaker. This is Hulk mixed with the Silver Surfer. And Surfer has got a tremendous amount of power output that he can do. He's someone who's actually affected Galactus pretty easily. And he's defeated other Elder Heralds, as well as used that power to best Celestials. So I'm pretty sure Worldbreaker Hulk, beyond all the physical attributes, combining that with the range skills that you have for someone wielding the power cosmic, he's going to be able to do a number. Not to mention all the attributes of the power cosmic. You're looking at energy manipulation, matter manipulation, genetic manipulation. You're going to combine all that with the genius that is Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner is still relatively in control. World War Hulk had a tremendous amount of faculties. I would say he actually combined the abilities of almost Savage Hulk with Professor Hulk. So you combine that with the ability to affect things on a molecular level. That's impressive. He's going to be able to do things that even Surfer's going to go, huh, wouldn't have thought about doing that. And finally, X Factor. Man, this is entirely Worldbreaker Hulk in spades. This is somebody who survived the destruction of a planet, was forged in that crucible, and came out stronger. Contrast that to Superboy-Prime, who more or less watched his world become destroyed and kind of lost it mentally. So one person, forged in that fire, melted. Other person, forged in that fire, and came back tempered. An absolute, pure force of destruction. If these two were to meet on the battlefield, I do picture Superboy-Prime probably getting some good shots to begin with. Worldbreaker Hulk probably taking a couple of those shots, realizing that what he's actually facing is a very strong child. Taking the measure of him, using some mind games to kind of trick him a little bit here and there. And the moment he decides to leave the planet and to go to Superboy-Prime to follow him, and realizes that he requires a constant energy source that's external to his being, yeah, he's probably going to be like, oh, you need the sun. You're a battery. I'm just going to suck the energy right out of you. I'm just going to let your lifeless husk kind of just float. Maybe I'll just suck it out of you and let you fall back to Earth. Wait a minute. Genetically, you have the ability to actually metabolize the solar energy. I could take the energy from you, adjust your genetics so you're not a Kryptonian, you're a regular human, and you would have to live out the rest of your days knowing that you were the most powerful being, and now you're absolutely nothing because you decided to challenge somebody who became the absolute, virtually most perfect engine of destruction, fueled by rage and the power cosmic.